What's going on? My name is Brew with the one and only Steve Lacy. What's going on, dude?
Nothing much, man. Just chilling at home.
I think it's crazy when people find out that you were nominated for Grammys since high school, which is unbelievable.
I was super low key. So only a couple people knew.
Really?
But yeah, no one was like, I wasn't like a celebrity kid in my high school.
Mm-hmm.
It was really, I was super regular. I went to prom, everything. My high school experience, I felt like Hannah Montana. I felt like I was living a normal life.
That's pretty cool. Off on the weekends, like working with Kendrick and the Creator, and then you come back and you got a math test on Monday. It's crazy.
I know. Yeah, it was pretty weird. Because I'm like, what the hell am I doing all this for? I know I'm going to be huge in music, so.
Yeah. Well, it's good you knew that early on and you could just focus on it. But, and you graduated and everything, right?
Yeah, I made it. I almost didn't make it because I was so sure that like what I was going to do in my life. So I was like, why am I doing this? But I passed. I did it.
You did it.
But I was very close to being like, F all this. I know what I'm doing with my life.
Yeah. So what's like the evolution like for Steve Lacy, like working on what you started with, maybe, I don't know when you started, like probably before high school, obviously, and then to this new project, like how have you kind of evolved as an artist?
I feel like it's been like a natural progression of just realizing my place in music. I think before I was super uncertain about, if I had a place or if I'm doing things right or, if it, I don't know, if I really had a place in this. And I think over time and I look back at the work that I've done. I look back on the artists that I've maintained relationships with, and I'm like, okay, I think there's a place for me in this, and I think I really felt the love and support in going into this record, and I think there was a lot of personal stuff too that I had to just work on, So I really have to work on myself as a person for me to see my place in my work, which is like the art side of things. Yeah, I still felt like when I was making this album, I still felt like that kid on the iPhone, and I didn't feel like that. Like when I was making Apollo, I felt like I had all these doubts. I had all these unnecessary pressures on me. And then I felt like this album, I kind of removed it. And I was like, I don't feel like that, I want to tap into like what connects us all as people. And yeah, definitely got more vulnerable. I feel like I didn't speak in code on this one. I'd said exactly like, this is the thing. And I feel like in the past, I would always like kind of walk around what I'm trying to say. Just like trying to be more mysterious. But this one, I was like letting it all hang out, like whatever. Yeah. And it was more fun. It was more fun to me too. I think what I'm most proud about with this album is like how much it feels like me, like if you know me, like on as a friend, and how I talk and the flow of like conversation and humor and like deepness and like doubt and and I think I put that into the music perfectly, and I was like, damn, that's cool. It really does feel like how I communicate like naturally, like this is like naturally how I talk,
Absolutely. What do you hope people take away from Bad Habit, the song that's going nuts right now?
Go for it. That's the biggest thing. I think there's like a pseudo meaning of like, I feel like it's like we found this in the end when we were talking about videos and stuff, like my Quasi and I, my creative director, we were talking about this pseudo meaning of Bad Habit being like this song about like actually confidence. And I Wish I Knew You Wanted Me was kind of like it's kind of like a play on like fandom almost. This is like another way you could look at it. And I thought about this and I was like, oh, this is really fun. But like, so this is like not believing in yourself. What was it? Not believing in yourself. Like, I wish I knew you wanted me. Like, I wish I knew you guys were like rooting for me. I didn't know, And it's funny that that song is like doing that now, and it's like that pseudo message is funny.
Yeah, for sure. Oh man, well, I feel like I could talk to you for an hour. I want to like understand all this album and everything that went into it. Throwing back to a couple of experiences early on, you got to work with like, you know, Tyler the Creator, Big Sean, Kendrick. What is something you learned from them, whether directly or maybe just the experience of, you know, those projects?
Tyler, I learned how to do things my way, and stick to it. You know, Tyler is very adamant on his vision, and I think working with him and being around him at an early age definitely gave me that push to like that I could, you know, produce my music, that I could like, you know, make stuff, you know. Yeah, he was one of those people that like showed me that something like that is possible, you know. And then with Big Sean, I didn't work with him. I never met Big Sean. But you don't, that was a 2088 project with him and Janae. But I was working with this producer, Flip, because I still make beats with different producers and stuff like that. Like, because I'm a musician at heart. So that was like back in the day. I remember I used to walk around when I would be asked to come to sessions. I would just be like this young kid, just really shy, really quiet. I come with like a backpack with my laptop in it and like a guitar and bass in my hand. Yeah. I was like, and I just showed up everywhere with a guitar and bass in my hand, just ready to just jam out and just make stuff. And Flip, we made that beat and he got it on that project.
I'm so excited for everything that's next for you, dude. Like, I can't wait for you to do these shows live. I do this countdown that's coming up, nationwide show, and your song's #1 this week. So I was really hoping to, yeah, dude, so excited. So this is going to be all featured on it. I was hoping to get your, like, if you had to do a speech, like, you know, this is your acceptance speech of #1 on the countdown. Let's do it.
Acceptance speech?
Let's do it.
Come on, man. That's set up. I got to write that shit out. No. You know, thank you guys for making this #1. I'm so grateful. And, you know, hopefully we got more #1s.
Short and sweet. And here's Bad Habit. And then we go into it. Boom.
Great.
That's it. Amazing. Well, dude, again, congrats on everything. It's so nice to finally meet you. Hopefully we could do something in person soon. Like I said, I'm in LA. We'd love to have you at the studio. And good luck for the rest of 2022.
Hell yeah. Thank you, man.